everybody, and welcome to our nightly reflection. I hope you had a wonderful day, and I hope you've had an enjoyable weekend. I wanted to talk a little bit tonight about what it means to truly trust ourselves. So our nightly reflection or our meditative thought this evening is, I trust myself. And I think that sometimes we forget just how wise we are and just how in tune we are with our own needs and our own desires and the decisions that need to be made, or maybe the decisions that are best for us. I think sometimes we forget the importance of our own intuition. And sometimes we think, well, there's no reason I'm feeling this way, or logically this would make more sense. And we forget that that pull of intuition is there for a reason. And we are intuitive beings for a reason. We're supposed to listen to that inner dialogue and that internal voice. And sometimes we get this internal voice in our heads that is the exact opposite of our intuition. It's kind of like that, figmented angel and devil on the shoulder. Think of the angel as your intuition, the one that's always got your best interest at mind. And then think of the devil on your shoulder as that little voice that's telling you you can't, you're not good enough, or this would be the better decision because. So it's really important to try and make those distinctions of what's my intuition, what is my true self asking for or telling me I need, and what is this thing that's maybe relying on external circumstances or the opinions of others or past fears or past regrets or past hurts, that kind of thing. So it can be hard to trust ourselves, especially if we've experienced things like trauma, or we've experienced neglect or abuse in any way, or if we've experienced just people hurting us or putting us down or telling us we're not good enough. We kind of internalize that and we stop trusting ourselves and start thinking, well, maybe I'm not good enough, or maybe I don't know what I need, or maybe I'm just destined to make these poor decisions. And none of that's true. None of that's true at all. We're all meant to live these beautiful lives of passion and fulfillment and love. And if we truly listen to ourselves and trust ourselves, then I think that's always possible. So we're going to talk tonight about what it means to truly trust ourselves. And if you're new to our meditations or our nightly reflections, no secrets to it. We just kind of focus on our breath, get ourselves in a relaxed state of mind and a calm sense of being. You can either do it in a comfortable seated position or reclined if that feels better for you. And we always start by first focusing on our breath. So let's go ahead and do that now. Either finding your comfortable seated position, or go ahead and lay down in a reclined position, and maybe even close your eyes if that feels okay for you. And we'll begin to focus on our breath. And let's just invite in a sense of peace and calm with each inhale. And let's just allow ourselves to release with the exhales anything heavy. Big inhales. Slow exhales. And let's make sure as we do that deep breathing that we're not hyperventilating, we're not keeping the breath in the throat or the chest, but we're really deepening the breath, allowing it to fill the body to completion. And again, inhale. Exhale. Once more, inhale. Exhale. And as we continue that gentle flow of breath, that gentle rhythm, allow the cleansing properties of the breath to breathe in a sense of peace and calm, and to breathe out anything negative, anything holding you back, anything that's weighing on you. And let's continue to maintain that even flow of breath and turn our attention to the body, allowing the entire body to relax. Softening the muscles in the face, the neck, the head. Relaxing the muscles in the shoulders and upper back. Softening through the spine. And relaxing the low back and hips. And let's take just another moment to settle into the present, feeling calm, feeling centered, feeling focused. And with one more clarifying breath, let's go ahead and clear the mind. Inhale. Exhale. And let's go ahead and bring the hands to the heart. See if you can find that heartbeat. Let's just call those words to mind this evening. I trust myself. And even if we don't right now, even if we don't believe that just yet, we're going to repeat it to ourselves until we do. We're going to put it into practice and manifest it into existence. Let's go ahead and bring our hands back down, and either opening the eyes or casting the gaze downward, whatever feels best. We'll begin to deepen our thought on this. So again, let's repeat to ourselves our positive thought this evening. I trust myself. And as we continue with that cycle of breath, let's deepen this thought. Let's say to ourselves, my intuition is an incredible guide. My brain is a roadmap of intellect. I possess great wisdom and foresight. There is no person in this world who has my best interest in mind more so than me. There is no one else in this world who knows better than I do exactly what I need, what I deserve, or what path I need to follow. I can choose to please others and follow their direction even when it feels wrong. Or I can choose to trust myself and choose to follow the song in my heart, the strength in my spirit, and the call of my own desires. If there is one person in this world I know I can always count on, one person I know I can always trust, one person I know who will always be reliable, that person is me. Never will I let myself down. Never will I turn my back on myself. Never will I push myself in a direction that does not feel right. I trust myself, and I trust in my abilities to make sound decisions. I know that even if my mind may not know the reason, my intuition can always be trusted. My intuition sees what has not yet been revealed to my conscious self, and I never fail to trust its direction. My intuition steers me towards things that will enrich my life and away from things that may be harmful or hinder my success and sense of fulfillment. I know that if I take time to listen to my internal dialogue and to focus on the thoughts, emotions, and feelings of my internal self, I already know the answers to many of the questions I ask. I know what I love and what I despise. I know what I need and what I can do without. I know what serves me well and what holds me back. I know which direction I should head and which direction I should steer clear of. When trying to assess whether a person, a place, or a decision is right for me, I turn my attention inward. I know that my innermost self already knows the answers, and I just have to choose to trust what my intuition is telling me. Learning to trust myself fully is a process. I have to learn my own rhythm, my own language, and my own way of communicating. I have to discover what it feels like emotionally, mentally, and physically to know without a doubt that what I am choosing is correct. And likewise, I have to learn what it feels like when I choose wrong. I do not rely on the words, thoughts, or opinions of others to make big decisions for me. I rely on my own knowledge. I rely on my own experiences. I rely on my own discoveries. I rely on my innermost subconscious self. To be able to trust myself completely is a great gift. It is a gift that takes time, effort, and more than a few mistakes to discover. Learning to trust myself is a journey that may be years in the making. but like a trusted advisor or a wise confidant. I know that no matter where life leads me, and no matter what decisions lie ahead, I will always be able to trust myself. Let's go ahead and take our hands back to the heart. Take in one big, deep, cleansing breath. Inhale. Exhale. And know without a doubt that your intuition will never steer you wrong, and that you always can trust and rely on yourself to make the decisions that are best for you. Let's take in 2 more deep breaths together this evening. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And relaxing our hands back down and opening our eyes. We'll end once more this evening by saying, I trust myself. Thank you all for joining. Wishing you a beautiful evening, and I love you all dearly.